feels and looks like a Marvel cinematic film, aka Fantastic Four. I'm a pioneer. Pinda food.
Oh, gosh.
Do you guys think that Man United fans, Man United players, and the Man United organization body need to realize that they are not a big team?
Onana left his first game where he brilliant saves. He was Rabubi, aka Spider-Man.
Last year there were so many cracks the coach got fired. Mangoba got fired. Carling knockout final. That's when he got fired.
But if we are applying the very same thing, Cardoso should have been gone because he lost the cup.
Not yet, because Carling knockout comes later in the season. But Sundowns had already lost MTN8. When last did Paris win the league?
2004.
There we go.
The right age of 2004.
Who scored the iconic opening goal for South Africa in the 2010 FIFA World Cup?
I was 10. You guys forget how young I was. I was 10 years old.
That's football history, Des.
I was 10.
You should know this, Des.
You should have been watching.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. It's the Banter League. It's the Banter League.
Chintu Linesman, it's me today. welcome everybody to Onside the Banter League.
Yes, sir.
I've got the boys. Billy, whoa.
Okay,
it's
sorry.
my day.
Sorry, George, sorry.
Give me time.
Go crazy.
Give me time.
Go crazy.
I'll do my whole intro, Gadala. Welcome everybody to Onside the Banter League with the boys. Let's go. It even sounds better.
No, it does not.
Oh.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
I wonder
my name
why.
is Shotsbythabang, aka Mr. OT, and I'm having it. I've got the boys here. Yes?
Yes. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Petey Jokes, your boyfriend's favorite baby dad, and your baby daddy's favorite baby mama.
That's what are you gonna do now? Then you have to reply now.
What's up? It's your boy Petey Jokes, your most independent variable, your boyfriend's baby daddy, and your boyfriend's baby mama, and yeah. It's your boy Petey Jokes, and we're back again.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Desley. Kanjani Brew, number 1, now 1212.
Cyril means curfew.
Adanko means thank you. Cyril means curfew. Rupe means money. Kanjani Brew.
Guys, welcome. We've got a very jam-packed show for you today.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand over Ngale. We're going to go back.
That's crazy.
So,
But can I have my flowers, boys? Ngicela my flower, gents.
What?
Ngicela my flower, me.
What?
in.
My flower,
What?
my phone, ngithi.
What?
Super sub ne phone, ngithi.
What?
Yep.
Usemsabi network lapho.
For what?
Yeah.
Usemsabi network this week.
Mina.
Sebenzisa MTN8 this week inja yami.
Askisi,
Sebenzisa
Mara sponsors thini.
Asikho lapho sila.
Ithi udese akunikeze nali cup lakho ngasemva kwakhe.
Cup lam nja yami. Ngicela cup nja yami, please.
Please do the honor, hand it over.
Let's cup nja yami.
Phakamisa cup mfana kithi.
This feels and looks like a Marvel cinematic film, aka Fantastic Four. I'm a pioneer. Pinda food.
Oh, gosh.
Haka. Embombela bekumnyama bekubovu. Hayi madoda angeke bekusubile. I know Pirates champions once again.
Are you done? Are you
I'm not
done?
even done.
You should have given him the Betway. Oh, wait.
Oh.
It does not have it.
Go on.
This season, I have silverware. Can anyone say the same thing? Yeah.
We just arrived in this
Can
season.
anyone say the same thing? Yes or
Our
no?
one is an investment because we want a pay competition. How?
Can anyone say the same thing? What a wow, what a beautiful wow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. It's we and Machita. We're just talking football, just having banter, throwing jabs there and there. You know what I'm saying? We're back. On tonight's episode. But it was the match on Sunday a big game because Manchester apparently remains blue. I don't know what's going on. Some guys reaching over a year waiting for 5 matches or 5 wins.
Double digits?
5 wins in a row.
Double-digit wins. Does we have that in the league? No.
No.
Yo, 8.
And this week's episode, boys, we've got Kaizer Chiefs who finally taste defeat. Robla haunted them like school fees at the end of the month.
He was so
Why
well
is he laughing?
prepared.
Like, I don't understand.
This guy just came today
Why
and
is
he
he
said, I'm going to
laughing?
talk shit about
Mamelodi
everyone.
Sundowns looking...
Yo,
They're looking a bit human with yet another draw. Maybe the aura is slipping, guys. Chelsea and Bayern, they gave us a banger of a match, but obviously the better team won that day. Mangazi noma ego now. And Liverpool again. I think we should call them Panado because they like to give us headaches by scoring last-minute bangers. Isak had his debut. Trent is out for most part of the season because he pulled a string.
Tara, why are you so happy?
I'm not happy.
I've never
I'm
heard
so
anyone
happy.
rejoice
How is
over
he
someone's
happy?
downfall.
No, I'm not.
What's wrong with you?
I'm giving you headlines before we get into the show.
Wow.
Yo.
Man United once more get to show ukuthi it's like Ruben Emery just went on shuffle on FIFA nje ngathi indaba yakhe nje ayikho. I understand the Haaland masterclass. We have to respect and talk about how Haaland is one of the best strikers in the world right now.
100%.
And is the Haaland Mbappé comparison yaga Messi no Ronaldo back on because he tried to get at the situation, but I think watching how Mbappe has been scoring goals, he's over 50 now goals for Real Madrid in a season, a couple of weeks. Yeah, Skalagu boys, where do we start? Des has got his arms
You
folded.
wanted flowers.
so-
we'll
so-
give you the
I
flowers.
don't have any flowers to take. It's been a bad week.
It's been a bad week. Betway udliwe.
Yo, Chelsea,
Chelsea udliwe.
another draw.
Yeah.
Aye.
Dude, we had load shedding yesterday and water shedding the day before. Like, Chiefs udliwe like one. Like,
This
Chiefs
is why you
loses
must respect
once,
us.
the country starts falling apart.
This is why you must respect us.
I didn't even see a 10
Make us
outside
happy.
of a hand. Like, all the hands I saw were twos.
Because they're sad
like-
inside.
Where's the girls? They're
They're
inside.
sad.
They're sad.
Evan.
It's because now Chiefs is without a dad. Like, what's going on?
That's a
Wow.
wow.
You just got a new one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
He's
like
present.
You just got a new one.
Yours just left.
Your one
your
went to
old
go
dad
get
wants
milk.
to come back. Also,
Come back to who?
to you guys, do you want him back?
He wants to go to Chiefs.
Your dad
Does
went to
he?
go get milk in Egypt.
He wants to go to Chiefs.
Now he doesn't even want to come home.
doesn't wanna come home.
He doesn't want to come home.
He wants to go next door. Imagine.
I don't know where to start, boys. Sunday's match, Soto Derby. I was excited watching this match. Not Soto Derby, my bad. Manchester Derby. I was very excited, thinking maybe I'm gonna see something. And yet again, I'm just like, to all of you guys who DMing us and saying we are making fun of Man United too much.
It's not hard.
It's it's
Like, I mean,
That's what
what
she
must
said.
we do?
That's what she said.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, you're making it easy for us to make fun of you. Because like if your boyfriend supports Kaizer Chiefs and Man United, like he's not a serious man in life. Like that man walks around with a birth certificate. Like he drives his car.
What?
Where's
drives
this
his
coming
car?
from?
He
What's
drives
this
his car in
coming from?
passport, sorry.
I'm thinking to myself,
Yo,
he
hey.
drives his
Now,
car.
MTN, take it there.
He drives
Like,
like bro, I don't think a man is a serious gent. Like I don't think they should even take you seriously at work. Like whatever leave you're applying for, it's fun.
Mara, speak about menu, chief.
Whatever proposal you're trying to ask.
Menu.
Oh.
Menu. Ngafaki, chief.
Yeah, Man United. If you support Man United and Kaizer Chiefs in that order,
Menu.
something is off, bro. What do you think of the match? I mean, since you were in the jersey.
To be fair,
Mm.
Man United has made some terrible decisions in the past.
Mm.
Has had some terrible players, Bruno. And they have.
Oh.
But I think the worst thing Man United did was sign the wrong keeper. That Sene boy, I mean, whatever his name is,
Who? Man United.
he has a new Man United keeper. I felt like that was just disgusting, in my opinion. I'm looking at him and it seems like he has no direction. You know what I'm saying? So already they had many problems. Now to add on to a terrible keeper is something else.
He just arrived.
Yeah, but no one knows him. No one's ever heard of him. No one knows his talent. No one knows the accolades he has. So for me, it's like when, and you think about it like this, when they signed this boy, no Man United fan was excited.
How can they be, dog?
Do you know what I mean?
It's been rough for them.
It's been rough.
But they were excited for Mbeumo. They were excited for Cunha.
Yes,
That was
They were
yes.
just
excited
hope.
for a couple of signings which were allegedly supposed to strengthen the team.
And then the goalkeeper.
I mean, Onana left his first game where he is. Brilliant saves. He was Rabu, aka Spider-Man. Like Onana was singing Rihanna's song verse by verse. Oh Nana, yeah I save. Begala Onana, Begala. So the problem again remains.
But then, okay, who could they have gotten? Because we know City got Donnarumma. We know
Edison,
that
take
Emi
Edison.
Martinez was there.
Take
Would
Kelleher
those
from
guys go?
Liverpool. Take Sekhukhune. Take someone.
Don't disrespect Kune.
Don't do that.
In fact, you know what? That would be a bad choice because I don't think he'll be able to save the team, to be fair.
How?
That's how bad it is. No, I take it back. Because I think what's failing is Emery's system. I keep thinking about playing 3 people at the back. I'm just like, bro, sometimes I think you're just being stubborn for no reason. Change the system, bro, because clearly it's not the players. Because every player who leaves Man United, they tend to do well.
Marakere, we're in a time where coaches are being lauded for being for sticking to their systems and sticking to their guns. You know, you look at your Artetas, you look at all the guys who stuck to what they're doing.
But there's progress with that. There's
Look,
progress.
I'm not saying Arteta was Amorim, but Arteta was allowed to finish 8th twice.
True.
You get what I mean?
Amorim has been finishing lower and lower as the seasons go.
Yeah, but it's only his first full season.
Also, that is another thing.
Like I'm okay. Hey, let me not defend that man. What I'm saying is, right now, the culture we've created is that we want these coaches who come in and they have a vision and a philosophy.
Yeah.
We think that these coaches are going to save these teams, but then you get to actually watching them and you see, maybe these coaches don't know what they're doing. Maybe he is from the Portuguese league.
Yeah.
Damn.
You get what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
So then
you don't have to deal with much.
You don't have to deal with much.
Okay.
You don't have to do, well, okay, I don't want to disrespect the Portuguese league.
Maybe
but
the
in terms
football,
of
maybe the
levels,
football is not sporting.
Well done.
But
But you know, I saw an interesting stat this week that said Peter Schmeichel in his season at Man United alone has had more clean sheets than Onana, De Gea, and I forgot there was a third keeper combined.
What in De Gea, bro?
Yeah, I'm putting De Gea was in the stat. So I looked at it and I'm like, that is. Hence, I kept on thinking to myself, you know, is Man United restructuring in the wrong way? You hire these Mbuemos, you do all these things, but you're looking at it, it seems like every system from attack, mid, defense is just breaking apart. And like the stats don't lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So hence I'm saying, hey, I don't know if it's grounds to sack him.
It should have been grounds a long time ago.
So you're saying Emery
guys, 31 games, we've got 8 wins. 8. You don't even have 10 in 31 league games.
He's cooking.
And
What?
Cooking what?
Out of those 8 wins, just to add there on George, 4 of them came from like relegated threatened teams.
Leicester, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
So now you sit back and you go, what's the point of keeping him? What's the upside here?
Yeah.
Well, like, okay, gents, what does a good season look like for Amorim? From this point now going forward, they
top
keep him
6,
for the
bro.
season. Can he get there?
Those are the standards we're setting for the club like that.
Can he get there?
So do you guys think that Man United fans, Man United players, and the Man United organization body need to realize that they are not a big team?
We keep saying
Let's
this
leave
week in,
legacy
week out.
aside. Let's leave legacy aside.
Yeah. I'm looking at Man United's team, right? The club. And I'm looking players like Luke Shaw, bro. He's still in the team sheets.
Starting.
Luke Shaw.
Starting. Imagine.
I don't know who the rest of these guys are, but they're not cooking. Malacia, Martinez, Maguire. Why is he still there? The only reason I feel like Maguire is there, and I keep saying this, that guy has got some secrets on the queen. Because why do every coach play him? Why does every coach play him? Like,
I get about it, they're great locker room guys. Great leaders.
They're forwards.
Then what's Fernandes?
They're
there
forwards,
for?
right?
I don't know, but they always say that. Even go England, he's always picked to Maguire.
Yeah.
So there must be something he brings in the background.
Because besides Ukunya and besides what's the other one they signed? Mbuemo. The other one is busy acting like Tamir. He's missing from scoring goals. Talking about Sesko. We haven't seen him in action. Yeah, they are missing him for real. He's nowhere to be found. Another signing which is turning out to be useless. I don't know what's going on, and it's tough now to laugh at Man United fans. Like, it's really, really tough. Like, it was fun in the beginning.
It was funny in the beginning.
It was funny to laugh at Man United, but now, dude, like,
Now it's just
Okay,
bad.
can I ask you, gents, as an answer, if I was to give you guys Manchester United tomorrow and say you must run it, you've got 2 options. Do you, number 1, break that whole thing down? Maybe bring in Amorim and all these guys and then trust that it's going to build over time? Or do you bring in Sam Allardyce type of coaches get the stability back, and then go forward? How would you go with this
This is
situation?
so-
Stability.
The system, I think the formation, bro, that's where you start. Because like when I think about Pep's tactic to play against Man United, you're just like, just dominate them in the midfield, these ones. That's all you have to do.
But they stacked their midfield with four, didn't they? Do they not play like a 3-4?
A midfield of Mason Mount,
Mm.
Chelsea reject,
World
Bruno
Cup.
Fernandes, Captain Ratatouille, who's not been showing up anyway.
But he
Casemiro. Casemiro.
Yo, Casemiro. I saw him
Casemiro.
play. I'm like, I'll
He's
see.
still there, Oh,
Bro.
wow.
You understand?
Retire.
Casemiro is like a Toyota Cressida. Like, he's old. He's overrun. His legs are tired.
Mm.
He's
Marakwana Makriside Kasi that are well taken care of.
Can you take the Cressida to Cape Town? Exactly. He's there, just existing, collecting dust.
Mm.
Yukate, I don't know. He's a young baby. Kobe Maino, poor child, man. Poor child. He's just eating bench, just earning a salary.
Mm.
That's all he's doing. Those are the midfielders that you are expecting to play against City's brilliant midfield.
But dude,
With Foden, who came in, and it's like Foden never left. I'm like, how are you guys making Foden look good again?
oh my God, it was Manchester United made him look good.
Yep.
Made him look like he's not like he's aging though. I looked at him, I'm like, you are old, you. But in that Manchester United game, I'm like, he's all right.
He's a Grootman now.
No, he is.
Let him be a Grootman.
Who's
in the
aging?
city.
Foden.
Foden has just been playing for the longest time. Imagine
Yeah.
he's still a
He's a
baby.
baby, God.
Just-
Foden is a
he's
baby.
aging.
We're not gonna lie. Foden is a baby. He's a small
but I
child.
think just grab the stability
He
back.
makes a lot of babies, though.
Because I think
Am I lying?
I think what's happening with Manchester United is a lot similar to what happens to Chiefs and those big teams that have big histories.
Mm.
You know, you often lean on the histories. I heard Manchester United guys saying the last time a league started like this, they won it. And that was like in 1980 something, 1983, 1984.
And it didn't last.
And they can lean on that history. They like to do those things, and you can do it at a big club. And sometimes that blinds you from actually realizing that there's actual work that needs to go into this. And maybe where you are right now, you know, I often say Manchester United is dreaming as though they're a city.
Yeah.
But you got to realize that maybe you're not a city. Maybe you're an Aston Villa right now. And you have to go through your Aston Villa phase as best you can so that you can get to a top 5, top 6.
Or even a Leicester.
Then, then you can shoot forward. But if
Yeah.
you're going to try jump from number 14 to number 1 and you try solve problems that way, I think you're not going to get it right.
Yeah, this is not Lion King, my brother. There's no remember who you are. It's child. It's child. Times are gone.
Because they took the Arsenal draw as like a good result, right? Early in the
Well-
season, they're like, "Oh, this is a great result. If we can do this against Premier League runner-ups, so to speak." And then we see a
Why
couple
so
of
to
games.
speak? Premier League runner-ups. Just,
Okay, sorry, Arsenal Football Club.
ngoba
my
wena
bad.
mawukhuluma nge-Pirates is number 2. Awukhulumi ukuthi how many points. Angisho. So you can't say that about Arsenal like that.
If guys, I want to sneeze. Excuse.
To the mic.
I mean, MTN, sorry. As it-
Okay.
Sometimes
Okay.
my nose is a bit blocked.
I will
Yeah.
buy you meds. Where's my net bank?
Wow.
Pay something.
Wow. That last year.
Keep him at 10 runs in the
Keep 'em at
bank.
10.
Akhona ukusalayo.
8 million.
Akhona.
8 million. And then you look at a team that has been performing quite amazing.
Oh my God.
Contrast. You know, we look at
Oh my
how Man United is
gosh.
performing, and then you look at how Pep Guardiola's got one of the best strikers
Okay.
in
Okay.
the
wow.
world
Oh, okay.
being
Sorry.
on form. Oh, we're talking about the Diamonds.
Oh, we
You guys never want me to talk about Liverpool because I'll stop.
We didn't say anything.
Dude, cameras are rolling,
That was
my
a
brother.
nice off ramp though. No, City.
Yeah,
City,
I was
please.
talking about City.
No, sorry. We apologize.
Yeah, so would you guys say that Erling Haaland in the entire world of football professionally right now,
World.
yes,
Okay.
is the best striker alive right now? Best number 9
Alive or
alive.
currently
brother.
playing.
Currently play.
When we start, we must stop doing this thing where we compare the
Is
old
R9
heads.
dead? Anyway,
Currently playing.
Thank
dog,
you.
Currently playing. Is he the best number 9 in the world right now?
it's between him and Mbappé. man.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be honest. It's
It
between those
really
two.
is.
No, but between is not a choice. You have to pick one, boys.
I think at this point it's Mbappe. It's still Mbappe.
I'm going
Haaland
with,
Haaland is making his way up. I think Mbappe has. They're both the one thing's for sure is that we know they're both breaking records, right? They're both major contributors to their team. I think where Mbappe gets the little upper hand here is his international career. I think that's just
that's
Mara, you are.
Right
No,
there.
You asked in the world,
unfair.
bro. You can't say it's
Domestic
unfair.
leagues, bro. Domestic leagues.
You guys
No,
said
besides that,
who's the
check.
best number 9 in the world, and I'm telling you, Mos.
Erling Haaland has to play in what is believed to be one of the toughest leagues in the world.
Yeah.
Right? Already to go score. He's playing in a City team that has been struggling.
Yes,
He goes to Norway. Norway.
guys.
Guys.
The numbers. Listen,
But there's no way you can compare.
the numbers, the records, they don't lie. I don't know what you guys want. You guys like to make stories of no, but he was a young boy, disadvantaged. We don't care, man.
He was disadvantaged.
We don't
Mbappe
care,
goes
my
to France and
man.
plays with who, Chief?
Exactly.
Had the whole plan, the whole African team.
Plays with who?
No, I hear what you're saying.
He goes to Real Madrid and plays with who?
That's fine. We can make the same argument
He
for
goes
any
to La
other
Liga and
England
plays
player.
with who?
We can make the same argument for any other England player, and then you'll
Like
find that
who?
England players still don't have
Like
titles
who?
to their name.
Like who?
Let's think of, let's say Bellingham, for example.
Why going Bellingham? He hasn't played in England.
Does he not play in England? Bellingham hasn't played in England.
Bellingham, did he play in England?
He has played, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Bellingham plays in
Saka,
England.
Bellingham, Trent, Tony. Where do you think
Palmer.
that came from?
That's
Pressure?
the national team.
That's
I'm
the national
talking
team.
club.
Club.
I get it, I was saying
when we
that-
say number 9s,
I
unless
was
you guys
saying
say-
Haaland is playing
Okay,
in
Dev,
England
let's,
right
let's
now.
just narrow the conversation down.
Yes, that's what I want to know.
Let's exclude international duties here.
Okay.
So he played for Birmingham City.
in
So
the
it's in
thingy.
the champion.
Championship.
Like his brother. But that's what, look, this is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that it's very tough to compare because Mbappe's career has also come from a place where he's been playing in leagues almost exclusively where he's in the top team, right? I know you could almost argue the same thing with Haaland, but he comes from a Dortmund. He goes to a Man City where he has a great time. Man City is the top team. But then they've been struggling now. So up at this point, I'd want to give it to Haaland more to say,
Because
okay.
he has to work harder.
Yes. Doesn't that matter? There's
I don't like when we make stories. That's my whole
this
thing.
is why Pele brings in his goals when he was in high school playing a break, and you guys are saying numbers. You don't put context to it.
Haaland is special. So then if you were to build a Premier League best 11.
Premier League.
Yes.
Just EPL.
Or let's say all top 4 leagues. Right.
Oh,
All top 4 leagues.
No,
Who do you put-
let's think EPL. I can't lie. I can't lie.
No. It is simple. Because he's the only
Wait,
striker I believe.
for number 9.
He's the only striker I believe is on form more than all of them.
Who?
Yes, Haaland doesn't play beautiful football. He's not good off the ball. But how he manages to get into spaces, bro. Like that guy, as long as he puts accelerator on that foot, he's gone. No one can catch him.
Can I ask? Are we?
Whoa, more than Mbappe.
Who's faster?
Mbappe.
He's a better ball player than
Yes.
Haaland.
Than Haaland.
That's the reality.
Facts.
the reality,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts. Haaland doesn't play beautiful football.
No.
But
He just
in front of
scores
goal.
goals.
In front of goal. If you had to have your best 11, who do you put in number 9?
When you put
Mbappe.
it like that, I put Mbappe.
Put Mbappe.
Because he can do more for
Because
the
you can
team.
do more for the team.
But Haaland scores more.
Yeah, but
Mbappe can do more.
does more. We're
And
looking at
he's-
it
Mbappe does both.
holistically. If you're smart, you would pick Mbappe. I'm not saying you're not smart. I'm just saying.
I mean, everyone's got their own opinion. So what do you guys think at home? Like, do you think you'd put Mbappe over Haaland as a starting, talking about current form? Yes, they're both on form, but if you want results and goals, I mean, this guy is already looking like he's going to take the golden boot already.
Can I ask you?
Can I add something
Yeah.
there? Maybe just to throw the spanner into the works. If you watch the Manchester derby, do you see how much Haaland
Haaland.
gives the team defensively, with his aerial strengths on set pieces?
Oh, you're absolutely right.
He
Yeah.
gives a team a lot more than just scoring goals as
Yep.
well. So
Yep.
it's something to think
He's-
about
he's-
when you make that selection.
What's your opinion between the two?
I'll go for, depending on the team that you have. But if you've got a team that has got people like your Kevin De Bruyne that can create a magic out of nothing, you would want to have.
Let's say
Mbappe.
for Manchester United.
You will. Sorry,
For Manchester United, they said you can buy either one. Which one are you taking?
I'll buy Haaland.
So he is the best number 9 right now in the world.
We didn't conclude
You
that.
didn't say that.
No one
But
said
it's
that.
fine.
And I'm not saying he's the best compared
Guys,
to
give the
Mbappe.
Vikings flowers. Why?
No, he's great.
He's
Is he-
great.
is he a
He's
better-
great player?
How far is Salah in terms of scoring from those two? And who would you pick if I put 3 of them in a pot?
I mean, I don't want to say who
Here
won the
goes the
golden boot.
bias.
I don't want to say who won the golden boot last season, but You know, people can say, me, I like to glaze. I'm not glazing Salah, bro. He's a winger and he scores more goals than Haaland. But Haaland is a better number 9. Luckily, Salah's not a number 9, so there's no argument.
No, I mean, I was just asking about
Yes,
goal
this guy
scoring.
doesn't answer questions.
Okay, let's do this. Goal scoring.
Haaland,
So
I'll
Haaland
take
has
Haaland.
got 101 appearance for Manchester City, according to this, ne?
Mhm.
And he has scored over 90 goals.
Yep. I'll pick Haaland.
That's a crazy strike rate.
Mbappe?
Eh?
Mbappe?
What strike rate?
Right.
Ke phela ke strike rate sa ko France.
Hey, man.
Le La Liga.
But he also just arrived at La Liga. Let's just keep that in mind.
But he has done wonders.
Yeah, he has
since
done
he's arrived.
wonders.
Yeah, Salah hasn't done much this season in terms of scoring.
Do you think Salah is he on form for you as a Liverpool
Yeah.
fan?
Yeah, no.
Like in terms of scoring, he hasn't hit the ground running yet. But obviously, his assist ratio is higher than most people in the league.
Currently.
No, Jack Grealish has more assists in the league. He's got
And
four.
where does Salah rank?
He's got 4. João Pedro has got 3.
You keep going down the list there, buddy.
Yeah, my brother, I'm going down the list.
Salah's not there, is he?
Not on this list.
Nah, I thought so.
Yeah, but he had 2 assists in the Champions League,
Hmm?
right? So what I'm saying is that what he doesn't do well in this one side, he makes up for this on the other side. You know. So yeah, man. But
Because we barely get to see him, hey. Because I think about it with the previous game that I watched of him. I think it was Newcastle. I think we only really got to start seeing him towards the end of the game. But it just, when I look at him, it's not that he doesn't have that dominating factor anymore that makes me think, oh, Salah has the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because teams have figured out a way
how to mark him?
how to no, not necessarily, but it's just to isolate him and still control the attack from a defensive perspective. Because now Mohamed Salah for me is a name that sounds like history. You know, not history.
How?
Just,
How?
I don't know. I just feel like
You're talking
that.
about last year's Golden Boot
I'm
winner,
saying
my
for
brother.
this season. I
Last
think for this
year's.
year's. Maybe he's gonna pick up. I don't know, but it
How
just
much
seems
does Trent not being there influence Salah playing? And then also the addition of the other guys who are coming in.
It's an adjustment. And I hear people talking about how Liverpool have spent so much money, 400 and something million on players. But in hindsight, we might have spent that much, but we also sold so many players. So that amount we spend is almost like a half. So Liverpool did great business this season. And also you need to give Frimpong, Wits, and Ekatike. Isak just landed. He played his first game in the Champions League during the week. And he just landed. So we haven't seen much from these guys. I mean, 5 games in. And we haven't seen...
Ketika has shown that is a quality.
One.
Ekitike.
yeah.
He's shown that his quality.
I-
And but I think the strength for me is no longer in individuals, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Trent is no
100%,
longer
yeah.
there, but the strength is in the team collectively. Because I think what Arne Slot is building there is a team that can win matches when they need to. Because I was having a conversation with someone, and I was like, look, man, you can say Uti, they've been playing poorly and being lucky. I don't think Liverpool have been lucky, bro. I think it's a team that is dedicated to win and get the job done at whatever cost. Because it's other teams are defending greatly, which we can't take away. Because Burnley, they defended really, really well. But in terms of them attacking and being a threat to Liverpool, they were not that good. Yes, the last minute goals are not really a great feeling. It's not nice to experience your Betway slip saying closed. There's no cash out because Liverpool's not trying to win. Until that last minute goal, until it's either Van Dijk comes last minute
Yeah.
or a penalty comes through last minute. It's just I think it's just something that maybe Arsenal needs, and not to throw Arsenal under the bus. Let me say something, because you could have won the game against Liverpool if you had that. I want to win, right? I want to win and make sure I get maximum points. It's like,
But isn't that what comes with the momentum of being the winner? Sometimes there's a little bit of luck.
it's a new team, George.
You
It's a
know?
new team.
No, I get you, but there's a little bit of luck that comes with that momentum of having won. Sometimes the teams that win things tend to just win games. Look at Real Madrid in the Champions League. Sometimes they win games where they shouldn't have won it, and you wonder why, but it's because they've got that thing. Do you think Liverpool has that? And do you think Man City has lost that? Do you think Arsenal could ever earn that?
If I'm looking here, right, just to give things to perspective, Man City is lying number 8 right now. Number 8. They've just had 2 losses. They had their first win in the last 5 recently. So which means they have the momentum now. Let's see if they can do 3 wins in a row.
No, but I mean overall. Like when City was rolling, they were winning games sometimes that they shouldn't have won and doing all that stuff. Is that something that exists in football?
I think it does. I think
It's like a spirit.
there must be a hunger,
like
which is why Roy Keane
Pirates, ngamakha.
which is why Roy Keane went on a venting situation and said, like, Man United players are not hungry.
Mm.
If you look at the tackle ratio of each game, players are not tackling as they're supposed to. Like there's not really like
It's really
I
that
want to
bad.
get the ball. Like I want to get the ball done. And like we need to go score. Like
Mara,
with
guys-
Liverpool, dog, you do not. I wonder if you're a player and you leave the stadium and you're watching Liverpool play and you leave the stadium with 10 minutes to go, you're gonna miss out. And in your mind, you're gonna think Liverpool drew all their matches.
But isn't it easy to do when you're winning? I will run harder when
Bro,
I'm
at
winning.
0-0.
Masasliwa.
At 0-0, bro, at 0-0 and it's extra time. Liverpool has struggled against Berlin the whole game.
So, George, you're referring to mental strength, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
That like, isn't that something?
It does play a part.
know,
It's an element. Because
My team is struggling.
Yeah,
It's lit.
it plays a huge difference when you are a winning team to go all the way until the last minute.
Mm.
You know,
You're
and
telling a depressed guy to just
that's
get up
why
and
there was
play.
there
A
was
Man United guy.
that little saying that faggy time. Remember, because that team had momentum season in, season out because they were winning. So it just become a lot easier. I agree with you there.
Is it unfair when former players say those things and then you forget about the context of how they were playing?
Yeah.
Like, for example, Roy Keane was playing in a great Manchester United team
Yeah.
with a great coach. It's easier for him to say, I'm fighting. Or Henry, when Henry says, hey, Tina, my generation, he never played in a losing team like
Yeah.
that. He
It's
got
not-
to a
those
winning
all- the
Arsenal.
morale was always
Oh,
up.
I see what you're saying.
You get
yeah,
me?
yeah.
It's never fair, but you know how it's like. It's like, what's his name? Michael Owen calling out Harry Kane, but he crossed over to win a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so
So then, which means now that you're saying this, gents, I'm thinking to myself like maybe there's something that's lacking in the Man United squad, or maybe Man
Yeah,
United.
it's been a long
because-
time.
It's been a long time since they've had a winning.
And also, yeah, it's like maybe that's what's lacking in the dressing room. Because now I'm thinking about also it's the signings make a team either gel or not gel or morale up or no or low, right? I mean, we've been playing really well without Isak, and he's arguably one of the best number 9s in the world. Also, once he hits the ground running, is chai. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, actually, Man United made some shitty signings.
No, you need, the thing is that, that's why I said, for me, you have to be honest. I just think there's teams in the world that just need a taste of winning for them to get back on. However the winning comes, it doesn't have to be beautiful, philosophical, what.
Yeah.
Just go out, get something. But then you look at Man United and you say, you guys won some trophies and you're not going anywhere with it. So there's also that type of argument. But for me, guys, you need to win. Mamele, you taste a little
So do
bit
you-
for you to want to go and do it.
Do you think that's going to be the case for Tottenham then this season moving forward?
Tottenham is third.
Now
currently.
getting to that. Now that they've previous seasons they've tasted a trophy. Finally, now they're gonna have that eagerness to be like, okay, cool, let's do it. But also Tottenham has also been a team that's been hunting for silverware for such a long time.
Yeah.
You know, you can put them in the same boat as Man United. They've also been hunting for whatever it is they're hunting for. You know what I mean? So, what's the if you look
I
at
think that's a disrespect to Arsenal to compare them to United.
no, hey, Tottenham, I'm saying Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
It's saying Tottenham. So when you look at what's the mindset then between Tottenham and United up from last season, because Tottenham was able to get the win. They hungered for the win. United hasn't been able to get anywhere. What do you think is the mindset difference?
For me, I think it's how you act after you get the thing.
Mm.
Because sometimes you can have your ego get inflated so much, and then you win the 2 trophies, and you think to yourself, now we're a big team again, and now we can start doing random, those high level what. Sometimes you just need to build. There's you get a baddie's number. It's now how you act when you've got the number. You can come in and be crazy, or you can just keep it calm and build. So a lot of the teams, they get that touch of winning. Chelsea did that very well. Chelsea, when Mourinho arrived, Mourinho comes in, he wins 2004. 2004 was it the league? And from that point, they start building out the back room, the what. But you look at Tottenham right now, Daniel Levy's just stepped aside. He's the executive that was there the whole time.
Yeah.
They've now brought in an executive, Vinay Ventakesham, who used to be at Arsenal. No disrespect to my team, but if I want to take the next step, I can't take the guy who couldn't take the next step at the previous team, right? Ange Postecoglou told you we can win a trophy in our second year. He wins a trophy in his second year. You
And you
get
sack
rid
him.
of him and you bring in Thomas.
You think he's
Thomas
going to do it at
Frank.
Nottingham?
I don't know.
He
Nottingham
said
is
this in an
something else.
interview again. He says, normally, in my second season,
He's not
I'm
lying.
on side.
win some silverware.
So that's why I'm like, for me,
it's a very interesting, early weeks of the Premier League, and obviously
Yeah.
we're gonna have the World Cup next year. Things are gonna get a bit technical with these international breaks, with the Champions League, as we've seen in the week. I mean, I watch Arsenal obviously play very well. I mean, they won their first Champions League match, unlike Chelsea, who did. Yeah, they got battered by Bayern Munich, and for people who've been sitting here on the internet and telling us we are club world champions, right, gents? Right, you are here. You heard the Chelsea players speaking since came back from
We lose
the Club
one
World Cup.
game.
No, but
one
you
game.
you are losing against a team that is not Club World Cup champions, right? Right, in the Champions League. I mean, champion is on your chest.
Okay, we
Right?
can Sharp. We can make the same argument. We beat the same team that whooped you in the Champions League,
Which team is this?
PSG. We can make the same argument. We can make the
How
same
is this
argument.
the same argument?
It's the same argument. Because in today, what? It's the same argument.
How is this the same argument?
They whooped you. Right?
Chelsea fans are so
They
sour.
whooped you. We whooped them.
How you guys seen? There's some fiery matches. I mean, I've watched some great football, and I'm just like, wait, guys, this is just the first stages in J of this competition.
Hey, Europe is killing us with this excitement. There's too much football.
There's too much football.
All of it is
Dude.
great.
Yeah.
Like the fact that now it's 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're still watching the same thing. It's a league format. They're playing. That thing is exciting, Joe.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever Europe is doing, guys, kupare kope, man.
What do you mean recop?
Recop, man. Bring
Do you
it
think,
this
do you
side,
think
man.
we're lacking in Africa, man?
My man, if teams are gonna play on a Sunday and they can't play midweek, my man. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
But Kylian Mbappé has surpassed Ruud van Nistelrooy. Now he's the 6th all-time ULC scorer. 6th. I mean, do you think he's going to break Ronaldo's Champions League records?
With
He
the rate is going, he definitely could.
So why? So then, that's why I think then Mbappe has an over thing as a one over Haaland, because Haaland is not really performing that great in the Champions League, and since he's a hat-trick scorer, he should be. He should be. And it's nice to see Vinicius coming back from the bench. It's nice to see him coming in from the bench. I like it for me because, like we said, Mbappe is the face.
I mean,
Oh,
I
Real
still
Madrid.
say today's football is boring, guys.
How is it boring, George?
At the time, Tsabo, Kebang Ruud van Nistelrooy,
Mm.
there was Henry's, there were Inzaghi's, there were Raul's.
Iniesta.
Yes, it feels like it was more competitive, and maybe that's why they weren't scoring as much.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at Kylian Mbappe. Oh, Shapa 30 kamo. Oh, Shapa 40 kamo. Like, it's goal fest, and it feels like.
Are we
there aren't
blaming the player
No.
for his success?
It feels like there aren't that many players at that level anymore. So there's no
Okay.
parity with how the things are spread out.
So do you think when we're comparing,
Even Cristiano and Messi, the
Yeah.
same shandies. Anyway, yeah.
Do you think right now when we compare players, we are comparing at different classes? Like we say your S-class players are your Mbappes, your Haalands, then your A-class are like your Yamin Yamals, your freaking, I don't know, De Bruyne. I'm not just throw names out there. Do you think that's the problem now? Not everyone is in S-class. So now we can't make proper comparisons. Is that what you're saying?
One of their Ferraris, they are King Pagani's wonders, the two. Everybody else is a really nice
George, it's
mistake.
been exciting, Poison.
No, it's exciting. I know it. No,
Like,
I'm
did you see the
saying.
Dortmund Juve game?
Yeah. No. I'm saying it's exciting. I'm just saying that the level maybe is a little bit different as to the top levels of each of these players.
Is this the
But
best era
as
of football or not?
teams, no.
What?
Best?
No. Aye.
Is this the best era of football or there's
No.
a better era?
No. Best
The better era of it's watching Cristiano Ronaldo and
Messi.
Lionel Messi. I think for me that's the best era.
Aye, and that's before that, eh? Oh, maybe I'm showing my age here, but
Yes, you
for
are
me it's before
definitely.
that. No,
I'm
football was
I'm
feeling.
telling
Guys,
you.
football was feeling. Like when
No,
I speak
but
about. Yeah.
Let me be honest. Sorry to cut you. Like we're gonna look back after these guys have retired, and we're gonna realize how much these guys were far apart from the rest of their current crop. I'm telling you, this is the best era.
No, Maralali, this is my argument. My argument is very simple.
Yeah.
We are talking about stats and you're talking about numbers. Tona, back when we were watching football, Chabupule comes out, Ashabile, that dot thing of his. You're talking about that. Football is outside. There was Joga Bonito adverts. There was as if football felt like it was in every part of our lives. Now,
But then
now
there's a 12-year-old kid right now, George. There's a 12-year-old kid right now who's looking at Yamal, Mbappé, Vinicius, and all these guys playing, and in his mind is like, this is the best era of football I could ever experience with my own eyes.
I
Maybe
get
it's
you.
an age
No,
thing.
but I'm saying...
Some tala, George.
But I'm saying feeling-wise...
We bang a slow motion TV, man.
But look at this. Look at this. For sure. No, but look at this. How do you consume football right now? You literally consume it on match day,
yeah.
and then man kuluma stats, and that's it.
I see what you mean.
I'm from, Ronaldinho does something, you're gonna try and step over somebody.
Yeah.
Like it felt as though football meant more.
We are talking about VAR now more than we're talking about anything.
VAR.
So are
Horrendous
you
penalty.
saying,
I mean, do you think it was a penalty with Real Madrid? Let's just talk about that penalty quickly.
allow it.
Yeah,
Was it a penalty?
gotta allow
Lali,
it.
was it a penalty?
Allow it. It's a penalty.
No
that one.
comment.
It's a penalty, that one, my brother. But I just want to touch on what George is saying
Yeah,
now.
go crazy.
I think George, one thing as football fans we must get used to is that as the years progress, the technology will evolve, and as that technology evolves, we'll lose certain human touches and feelings towards football. Like you were saying now back then, I was gonna say you were looking at step overs and the miraculousness, the
Around the
beauty of the
planet.
game.
Yeah.
Prince just asked us about a penalty VAR situation. Do
That's
you see what I'm saying?
but it's a bookies game now.
Yes, no, 100%. The technology advances to the point where it numbs us out from the realness and the feeling towards football. Even with how we can even tie it down to how betting is a thing now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't watch football because they love the game. They watch football to see if Chiefs is going to get whooped. You know what I mean?
What does that have to do with betting?
I'm
Just say
I'm
over
saying,
under.
They do it for
because
the numbers.
We're trying to tell
Over
our viewers,
unders,
we're trying to tell our
corners,
viewers,
what.
Makaya. Would
So,
see like,
yeah, it's just it's going to get more analytical as the technology advances, and I just think we just have to adapt to that. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have a choice,
We don't have a choice but to live with it. Otherwise, you can go rewatch football matches on
yeah,
YouTube.
nah, man,
VR is a
something.
thing, and also
No,
even the
no,
players.
George is it's nostalgia, George.
It's
It's
not
nostalgia,
it's
bro.
super nostalgia. But that's what I'm saying. The examples that I'm using was like I remember when FIFA was dropping, the FIFA game was dropping. Remember seeing those adverts. Like it's exciting. It's more than just the numbers and the game. Now it feels like, I'm waiting for my FPL. I want to know how many points I got because
Yeah.
Salah did this. I want to do this. Like even when you coach the kids, my brief coaching career, you look at these
Oh,
kids.
you're a coach?
A little bit.
Oh, shut out.
When
All
you,
right.
Yeah.
All right, coach.
Happy there's an opening at Naturena. Who
Coach
knows?
Mokoena.
No, my thing is like when you speak to these kids and you coaching kids right nowadays, those guys in vetting what doesn't even know how to play ball on J.
Yeah.
Whereas like why do I sound like an old nigga now?
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
no,
Let it
you
out,
are.
let it
You
out,
are
let it
like
out,
an
let it
old
out.
We
In
grew
football,
up.
Nate,
We
George.
grew up playing football. We didn't know about all of this stuff. You go out, you figure out what you are good at, what you're bad at. You've already figured out some things. You understand yourself. But now these kids, they play FIFA. They do this. They do this. Umuntu uzokutshela ukuthi, he wants to be Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he's like, no, dog, you're Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
But you haven't gone through the phases where you can learn about those
then
things.
you're saying, but that's a bit tricky, George, because there are people who study the game without playing it, and they're actually good at it. I mean, you look at analysts. Analysts, they don't have to have played football to know about the game, because football is a team sport.
But that's their job.
No, there's
No.
a technical team. Exactly, there's a technical team,
But-
and there are many coaches who coach and have never played or touched
No,
football.
but
not
there
even
were
once.
analysts and coaches back then too.
Yeah,
I think that's another thing we look over. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that in terms of the product, I feel as though what has happened now, for example, just in teams, you would much rather have a team of 7 out of 10s that will listen to you, that will do everything that you need to do. Bapa, you tell them to turn here and do this and they'll do it. Instead of maybe having, there was no back in the day, but it was like a 6.5 and a 9. You know what I mean? And that 9 was so undeniable that when they did something, like I keep saying all the time here, I'm an Arsenal fan because of Henry. I didn't know what Henry's stats was. We didn't have DSTV, Kai. You know what I mean? But you watch the thing and you're like, yeah, I'm going. I'm going to play. Number 4, what he plays for, what he does, whatever, and there's
So
no
technical knowledge
feeling.
doesn't
No,
apply?
George, I think you are being anti-reform. Times are moving. unfortunately, and you're getting stuck in the past. It's like people will be yeah,
Nostalgia. You said it.
get nostalgia, dog. It's like
Yeah.
niggas will be like, hey man, during our times we used to shell in the corner. There was no DMs.
Yes.
And some people say, I prefer sending DMs. I think it's a lot easier. You know, those who are
efficient.
extroverts. Is it extroverts?
Yeah,
Introverts. Introverts will tell you that, no, I prefer DMs because I don't have to face a chick. You know what I'm saying? It works for them. You know what I mean?
It's a generation there.
Why?
It must be exciting.
I mean,
Joe.
nah, this has nothing to do with me. I'm an extrovert. I can talk for myself. Please and thank you. Next time,
You know what I mean?
I mean?
I think we're also gonna look back at some point in life and we're gonna fantasize about our times when we enjoyed football. 20 years to come, when other things are introduced, we'll feel like, man, back in the days it was better.
You know how
It bangs.
you know how I know this. I would say, like, how I notice how we are changing and evolving as a sport itself. Because when I looked at initiative like a Black Label, when they bring 2 fans to coach the matches, and you'd find that some of these guys have never played, but they've been in love with the game and they understand the game so much so that whatever opinion they say, whatever changes they make or tactics they come with, they don't have to have kicked the ball a day in their lives.
No, I'm not saying.
I get it.
I'm not
right?
talking about coaching.
In general.
There's lots of coaches that have done nothing, but I'm just saying the game.
You missed
itself.
that part of the game.
Like the excitement of the game.
Yeah.
Like Vodacom Challenge, Manchester United playing
So
Chiefs
was
and
live free kick
Pirates
against Arsenal,
for
right?
3 weeks. Oh wow, sure. After how many shots? Hey. Liverpool,
It was a great free kick.
Liverpool.
But it's a very interesting conversation because I
It
don't
is,
think a
it
lot
is
of people
very
have
interesting,
this in football, you know, like, because, you know, we come here, we'll talk the games, the stats, but like, it's a very real conversation. I'm really happy that you brought it up because I never really thought about it until now. I'm like, but times are changing, my brother. And it's, because think about it when, for example, when VAR was introduced, something as simple as that, I think from that point onwards, the game completely changed now because it wasn't of instinct. It wasn't of human touch. It wasn't of feeling anymore. It was just, let's see which angle. Let's go to the screen. Let's use the technology.
Yeah.
And now we've just been going up since then.
Or maybe it's just the media thing. So, for example, the reason why I'm also saying these other things, I always use this example. Ron Williams saved four penalties. AFCON. When last did you see that? Wouldn't you get excited if you were to see that again? Like him doing those things.
I mean, China
the
did it.
moment.
China did
no,
it.
even China went, okay.
Couldn't do
you
it
guys
against
played-
Pirates, though.
China
That's
did it
all I'm
against
gonna
Sundowns.
say.
No, you guys
though.
played versus Sundowns and you did it. When last did you see that? You know, can you imagine how excited you'd be if I'm not a Pirates fan or I'm new to the game and the first thing I'm seeing is 4 saves, AFCON.
Yeah.
And the context around it. I understand the stats and things, but it feels like now we've prioritized the stats and all of that. And I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying my time. I'm not saying my
Madala,
time was better. I'm just saying it felt more exciting.
Yeah.
100%.
You get what I mean?
Well, I agree with you.
See more of the stuff. Soccer Zone. What was that thing?
Latuma.
Momish of the week.
Momish of the week.
Yeah.
The the Coca-Cola water. Like, those things exist in the game right now.
Yeah, but they're not as highlighted as part of the game. It's
Keep
tough,
my
man.
calculator, man.
Dude, people want to talk about stats all the time, bro. Even in music, bro, it's something that's not related to football. Like, your Spotify streams count more as an artist than your stage performance or your presence or your PR or whatever the case might be. And it's just horrible because guess what? Some of these artists, they buy stats. They buy numbers. Like, if I can mention anybody, someone behind you, like the amount of Ballon d'Ors they've bought, like, it's you get what I'm saying? It's like, where has football gone to?
That's why. That's turn around and be like,
Done.
no, my brother.
You know-
on your right hand side.
You know, we all know that the only Ballon d'Ors that were worth winning are the ones of the guy behind me. The other ones would be tricky.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This guy robbed Modric.
He's talking
of
about
his
Messi,
Ballon
by
d'Or,
the
right?
way.
Lewandowski.
Robbed Lewandowski,
Haaland.
you understand? So there's minus 3 already. Now he's regarded as GOAT because he's got more of those and he's got a World Cup. Watch Ronaldo win the World Cup. Watch Ronaldo win the World Cup. If Bafana does not win the World Cup, Portugal does win the World Cup. Remember these words.
Speaking of Bafana,
Let's bring it back home. Right, we touched briefly on the MTN8. I was obviously overexcited. What does it say about Pirates season? And obviously, George, you know this, man. You're gonna say, this is Pirates trophy. In a super sub, you're gonna say this too. This is Orlando Pirates trophy. What is it about the MTN8 and Orlando Pirates?
Pirates is a
Momentum.
cup team.
It's not about
They
the
knows how
that
to
one.
win cups.
Yeah,
cups.
Pirates is the cup team of this part of,
Yeah.
I don't know, the last 10 years. They are the cup team. They
Okay.
understand how to play cups. They understand how to win cups. Yazi, watching Wadu make those changes at the time he did. Bonile ukuthi Stellenbosch is taking, in comes Apolis Hidasa. They did the same thing with Rile, for example, with Sundowns. They know how to win it. And I always
Nedbank,
say...
yeah?
Nedbank, yeah.
Yeah.
And I always say that Pirates, the one thing Pirates has that I'll give them credit for, in terms of cups, it's managing pressure. A lot of teams can't handle the pressure that comes with the day. But Pirates tends to be a little bit calmer. I think
100%.
that's what I liked about Wadu. I guess Wadu's also realized, good day, I can't be trying to do a lot of things. Just let the game flow.
Fall into the system.
Yeah, fall into the system. Let the game flow. Because he did what Jose did.
that's
This was
basically
Jose's
it.
move
Yeah.
to win the cups. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, in the PSL, most of the other teams outside of Sundowns and Pirates, you just have to wait 70 minutes. If you can last 70 minutes, you're going to win that game.
Can I tell you? I thought about this the other day as well. I was just like, when you look at some of the tactical changes that Wadu does, it's like it doesn't feel like when he came in as, I'm going to change the whole thing. I'm this big player. We're gonna play how I want to play. Like, it didn't feel like
He did.
Who's that?
He did. They
Wadu.
put him in line quick.
Was that Wadu?
Yeah.
No, but he came on and changed the entire kitchen sink and everything.
No,
and
but like to what George was saying, where it's like it flows with the system. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a complete. We're changing the
no,
whole
my man.
thing.
Initially, he had like
No, that's what I'm saying now. I'm saying now.
no,
That's what
he
I'm
just
saying.
fell into the system. He fell in line.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But okay.
But in the beginning, he wanted to show people who would have arrived. And then he was humbled very quick.
Yeah, and the fans are not having it.
Because you guys are
Remember
violent.
Prince.
Yeah.
Remember Prince.
I wanted him
Yes.
out, bro. I won't even
Yeah,
lie.
but then eventually he came into line, which is beautiful to see.
That's the nice thing about
This is
Pirates.
what I was
Pirates
saying.
has a culture. Pirates has a way of playing. If you go against Pirates' way of play, you're probably going to lose a lot. But then if you just fall in line, you
and
can
it's
win.
working for him.
You know what's the most interesting thing I realized about the Betway Premiership is that regardless of how Mamelodi Sundowns have been in their first 5-6 games, but we're talking about Sekhukhune, who's currently on top of the league.
We just
Does
got
that say something about the club? Does it say something about that the league could be anybody's, could be anyone's for the take? Yeah, could be anyone's taking. Hey man, could be.
Up there for the taking.
Could be up there for the super. Could be up there for the taking for anyone.
No.
No. So you're saying this is just a temporary position for Sekhukhune?
No, my brother.
United?
We the problem is we just arrived. Also, I will give Sekhukhune their flowers.
2 weeks.
I will always give Stellenbosch their flowers. I'll give
Have
Chiefs
you seen what
Galaxy,
Stellenbosch is?
Chiefs Pirates.
Stellenbosch is at the bottom.
No, they'll make their way up.
That ramet's melted.
No, my brother, no. I will give their flowers,
Yeah.
but we just arrived. Let's
George,
not be overexcited.
Give me a quick rundown of what's happening in the Betway Premiership. Whatever you've been
Guys.
observing, could be from any team, from any
Yeah.
club, could be from Sundowns' perspective. I mean, Chiefs also like now with Nebi going. Kwenzakalani, dog?
Guys, the league is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns is unbeaten still right now counts for a lot because they're going to keep getting the points where they need to get it. The question is, can Sekhukhune do this 5 more times? I got it 6 games. They need to do it 5 times more at that sort of consistency in order to knock off Sundowns. Because remember, last year they started like this. Last year, they were saying Mangoba out. Last year, Mukwena, Mudau, they were fighting. Williams, I think also there was also rumors of him. They weren't playing. There was a lot of disorder at Sundowns,
Yeah.
right? What happened at the end of the league?
Him.
Gone.
But also
They even
couple that with Pirates blunders as well. I think Pirates had picked up and actually win the game against Mamelodi Sundowns and not be losing against your Stellenbosch towards the end of the season, I think they would have challenged Mamelodi Sundowns. But contrary to what you're saying, if you look at where Sundowns is right now, they are doing what you always say. A midweek game to Siwelewele, you're not collecting the maximum points. Oh, well, it was Marumo Gallants in this case, you know. They've drawn 3 games. That's unlike Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah, but
you know, so I
lost.
think this season they're in for a big
It's 3 out
challenge.
of 9.
And let me finish. When you look at where the league is now, guys, we are 6 games in. That's almost quarter of the league done. You can't, I know it's a marathon, but those who are up there, they're setting themselves up for a better finish, if we're being honest.
I hear you. Last season, Pirates, what did they do in their first 7 games?
Yeah, they were
doing
up there.
well.
That's why I said they blundered at the end.
But that's why I say it's a marathon. Because Sundowns more than likely is not going to drop points the way Pirates does. I always say about Pirates is the most dangerous team in the league. They're just not consistent. And what happens with Pirates
Robla is the most dangerous team in the league.
When Pirates doesn't lose games because Pirates was outplayed.
Yeah.
Pirates loses games because they haven't shown up. So when you lose to a Cape Town Spurs team and you give them their first win of the league, when you do those type of things, it catches up to you at the end. And Sundowns, don't forget, when Rulani went almost invincible,
There's no more Ribeiro though.
He had 7 draws.
There's
He had
no more.
7 draws.
I mean, they've got Reyners only now.
and they're still,
but we haven't lost.
Second. No, wait, and they're still second.
He doesn't have the steam to go throughout the whole season banging these goals because.
But we haven't lost.
You don't need
but
to.
then last season and compared to other seasons, there was Undang abega khona the whole
But
time.
we
No.
haven't
Mark
lost.
George, if you look at Sundowns last season, they only lost 4 games, right? Drew only 1
Yes.
game. 1 game.
Yeah.
This is-
But God also set the wins record. Before that, Rulani set a record that everybody thought
No,
wouldn't
but
be.
what I'm saying is,
You get me?
I get you. But what I'm saying is, the Sundowns of last season and the Sundowns we are seeing now, I'm seeing cracks. I'm not saying they're not gonna go all the way.
I hear you, Lali,
I'm
but
just
don't
saying
forget.
that-
My thing is, if
Wait.
they were cracks, we would be leaking. We
besides
have not
that-
lost.
out of 9
No,
We have
points,
no,
out
okay.
of 9 potential points, you're getting 3.
Listen to what
But
I'm
we
saying.
haven't lost.
Guys, last year there were so many cracks, the coach got fired. Mangoba got fired, Carling knockout final. That's when he got fired.
But
because
if we're applying the very same thing,
Wait.
Cardoso should have been gone because he
not
lost
yet.
the cup.
Not
Wow.
yet, because Carling knockout comes later in the season. But Sundowns had already lost MTN8. Carling knockout came later. My point is, they were messing up so much that when they got to the point of the Carling knockout, when is the call? We haven't even played one Carling knockout game right now.
Yeah.
Well,
if
the
Sundowns-
draw is on Monday.
You see, so if Sundowns was messing up to the final of the knockout before changing coaches, what's so different now? Now, I'm not saying that Cardoso
So you
is
think
the
they're gonna bounce
best.
back?
I'm not saying Cardoso is the best. I don't know what's going to happen. What I'm saying is that we're being unfair to say that Cardoso is worse off because Sundowns the losses came from Mangoba's time. Sundowns doesn't have a loss right now. There were losses already by that time, and they lost the Carling knockout final. But in the future, I think it would be 3 months from now. You get what I mean? So that's why I think people are just being reactive, and I don't think it's because Cardoso is bad. I think it's because Cardoso is playing a different football than what people want to be played. And that's the proper problem here. If Sekhukhune is having the season of their lives, I mean, it's a top 5 season in terms of starts, 16 out of 18 points. Chiefs was unbeaten up to Sekhukhune, which is something they haven't done since 2015. And Sundowns is still number 2. Guys. You get what I mean?
Are you sure you're a Chiefs supporter?
What do you mean?
No, George is.
How you wanted the rundown of PSA?
Yeah, George is a
No,
man of
no,
God.
here's the thing, because when it's Mamelodi Sundowns, he goes into detail. Once I stop talking about cracks, Kaizer Chiefs, like, no, but no.
No. Cracks. You said, but I tell him Chiefs is changing. Why is that you?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
him.
no. Now for me, my issue with Sundowns, and I'm not, and I agree with George. They will form at some point. My
100%.
issue is just that the Sundowns that we're seeing, they're not capitalizing on these silly games, midweek games, where they're not collecting maximum points to a point where they have got 3 draws. Chipa United held them in the beginning. Now it was Marumo Gallants. They're not collecting maximum points.
But can I ask a question then?
Yeah.
Let's say those three draws were 3 losses. What would the conversation be then? Because if you're not saying they're not capitalizing, if we were
I would say
losing,
this stands for L.
okay.
That's what I would say.
Sharp.
That's what I would say.
The conversation? What would your conversation be then? Because as of right now, we can say we're playing at a very average pace as of right now. So if we were losing, what would your opinion be?
Well, I mean, if you were losing, it would have been the same. That's not
Ah.
the Mamelodi Sun. No, that's not the Mamelodi Sundowns that we are accustomed to.
Okay.
That's the reality of it.
No, okay.
Guys, Mamelodi
Yeah.
Sundowns knows how to win the games.
But let's do this. Let's go with what you're saying.
yeah.
It's not about Sundowns, let's be honest. It's about the other teams. Is there a team that can be consistent enough to close a 12? Let's say Sundowns drop 6 points from last season. They won by 12 points. Let's say they drop 6 points. Is there a team right now in the league that can be consistent enough throughout the season in order to knock them down? Because I think that's the question we should be asking. When you speak about Pirates, there was a very long time where they had it in their hands. When you guys had the games in hand and all, it was in your hands.
Yeah.
But then it's like, can a team do that? And then it ends with 5 games to go. It's a 12-point gap. It's a gap that has been opening. Last season before that, it was 23 points. Season before that, there was 16 points. I think season before that, there was 9. So is there a team that can capitalize then if Sundowns is weak?
Well, if Sundowns
Chiefs?
is weak,
Sekhukhune.
No. Chiefs is still going to Africa, Chief. It's the
They're number 3.
We've just
They're
changed
number
coach.
3, though.
We've just changed our coach.
look, the outlook of this season is it's completely different from what I'm seeing. You've got more contenders than we've got more contenders than we had in the previous season. We cannot downplay what Sekhukhune has done so far. Sekhukhune it's unbeatable. If you look at a team like Orlando Pirates, they are forming. Kaizer Chiefs, but they lost that they had yesterday. They are also unbeatable, So I think there's more teams that can cause problems for Sundowns when they face Sundowns.
Right.
And we've already seen.
face Sundowns. But
Yes,
when they
I'm talking.
face
I've already
Magesi-
mentioned. I've already mentioned about 4 or 5 teams. Durban City, they're in the mix as well, right? Well, they're up there.
I hear you.
I mean, points are there. We can see, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is there are more teams this season. I agree. Your question was, is there anyone that can sort of like close that?
I still don't feel like those teams can.
Yeah, but
close
what
the
I'm saying
gap.
is I feel like there are more potential teams that can take points away from Mamelodi
Sundowns,
Sundowns this season.
I hear you, but can they capitalize consistently enough on the other games? Coach Pizzo said it. I don't need to beat Chiefs and Pirates.
Yeah.
Because what tends to happen is that they'll perform versus Pirates. Cape Town Spurs gets a win versus Pirates, or somebody else gets a win versus Pirates. But then you go Wednesday and you go face Richards Bay, and then it becomes a 1-1. Now, what I will agree with you is that Sekhukhune, great, they're doing well right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we've seen 8 seasons. My data point is it's 8 seasons. 3 seasons of Jose. We saw Chiefs was top at some point. Chiefs lost on the final day one time. It's 8 seasons of teams not being able to handle Sundowns. And I'm not saying that they can't this season. I'm just saying that we mustn't downplay what Sundowns does, and we mustn't downplay that the teams in the PSL are so inconsistent. They can fire a coach Xasa and
Yeah, for
start
sure.
from
But
scratch.
also, is Sundowns consistent right now, according to you?
Consistent
Better
in
than
not
others, they're
losing.
number 2. That's what I'm saying. Look at Chipa draws versus Sundowns first game. Everybody goes, it's amazing, Chipa team. But Dela gets fired, Chipa's now at the bottom.
Yeah, but what I'm
Can
saying is,
they?
yes, exactly that. So if Chipa can take away points from Mamelodi Sundowns, what about your Sekhukhune? What about
Polokwane,
Chiefs have
Marumo.
already?
I mean, it's fine to win this.
I think
3
you guys
points.
are overly aggressive
Yeah.
with this outlook. And I think it's very
It's a
unfair.
standard that you guys have set as
No,
a club.
no. It's not the standard.
What do you mean? No.
Let's. If we're looking at it objectively, everyone is being extremely unfair right now.
To whom?
To Sundowns. You guys really are.
No, George. I mean, Des. I'm not saying Sundowns it's not gonna win the league. I'm just saying I'm worried because I'm seeing them doing what your Orlando Pirates has been doing, just throwing games willy-nilly in midweek games. Sundowns does not do
Okay,
that.
so
But Pirates loses
underneath Sekhukhune, what's the second best team currently right now in the league as it stands?
It's Mamelodi Sundowns. But if we're looking at the league table, but they've got a game in hand. I mean, they've got an extra game. There's the third is Kaizer Chiefs. If Chiefs win their game in hand, they go above Mamelodi Sundowns.
But we see this all the time, though, Lali. First 5-6 games of the PSL, everybody. Remember when people were saying the chameleon is weak, Karulani, this is not the same Sundowns. When we were saying about Mangoba, look at Mangoba, he's not even playing the stars. How can he do this? Look at how they're losing. Look at all. Like, I hear you, but I'm just saying historically, Historically, this is what Sundowns does.
Fair.
And we always say to them, they're weak. I was calling them weak last season. I was calling them weak the season before at the beginning. And then how Motu comes out and they get a record number of wins out of the blue. They come out and they've got an Invincibles. So let me not say that nobody... Let me not say that nobody can do it. It's just that a lot of the teams have to prove to us that they can do it.
Kept this. There are more potential teams to take points away from Mamelodi Sundowns this season than ever.
But that's not the thing.
But there's no...
You get the 3 points
George,
from Sundowns, you
other
lose
seasons,
5 of them.
No, other seasons, there's not enough teams to take points away from Mamelodi Sundowns. That's why they will have a match,
But
like
it's
a
not
large
about
market.
Sundowns.
It's about Sundowns.
No, it's
We're talking
about
about
Pirates
Sundowns.
winning their games. You've also got 30 games.
Yes, for
and what
sure.
happens? Do you know what happens? What happens is that Pirates loses games, drops points, and then Sundowns just keeps doing this. It's a
but
draw,
what I'm saying is...
it's a win.
But what I'm saying now is...
Do you get what I mean?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. But I'm saying is now, this season, there's more potential for Sundowns because there are more teams that can actually take points away from Mamelodi
And then
Sundowns.
Bayashayana Babaceta. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
other season is not the same.
Sundowns can...
George, other seasons are not the same because Mamelodi Sundowns does not just drop points.
They drew 7 in Rulani's year.
Yeah, but
The invincible year, 7 draws.
Yes,
How
but-
many points is that? 14 points drop. And they still won it by more than double digits.
my man,
Come on, Lali.
That's what I'm saying. We're being very aggressive here, but it's fine.
7 draws is 21.
Yeah.
It's 21.
No points dropped. I get it's 1 point, so you lost 2. 2 times 7 is 14.
3 times 7 is?
21.
Yeah,
You
so-
wouldn't get 3. You've got 1 point from... Maths, PT.
No, I was thinking in a sense, Oguti.
No, you've got a point.
If
So
you've
you've got-
drawn 7, you could have had 21
you
points.
could have had 21 points.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got,
what I was saying.
You've got 7 points. What's 21 minus 7?
Okay, so
they've
George,
dropped
according
14.
to you, if other teams does well and they win their games, Sundowns is in trouble.
No, I need
No.
one team to do well. I
Correct.
need Wabana Sekhukhune. I need Sekhukhune specifically, let's say. I need Sekhukhune to go on a run that they've never gone on.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
care.
this is it.
You see me, I don't care about the other teams. I'm looking at Sekhukhune and saying, Sekhukhune, forget about what Sundowns is playing, what they've dropped. When you play Chiefs, get your 3 points. When you play MacG, get your 3 points. When you play Durban City, get your 3 points. Because that's what Sundowns does. Sundowns doesn't care about the rest of us. They come in, they point. Masses Vuga, it's lit. So Mina, I don't want anybody to take points away from Sundowns. I just want people to win their games. Pirates, win your games. Win your games.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, kuningi yashesha. Isikhathi
No, I
siphele.
hear you, man. Fair enough.
Siyaphela madoda. Siyaphela isikhathi. But I want you guys to join in on this quiz. You know what to do, Mas. You're gonna clip this, make it a thing. So you guys can play along in the quiz, right? I'm gonna ask you a football quiz. There's a player here who's older than your dad. So you might not get some of these answers.
Always you.
I'm just saying.
Call a friend. He's going to call his father.
He's gonna
Yeah,
call a
I'm gonna
friend.
call me right there. You know this guy.
So participate. You can shout out some names, and also you guys at home, when this clip is playing, make sure that you are playing fairly. Don't go in the comments before you start answering. Okay, you guys ready?
But how do they answer?
You guys ready? You can answer if you want to. Okay. Who scored the fastest hat trick in the Premier League history? Who scored the
Isn't it
fastest?
Sadio Mane?
Sadio Mane. Yes.
Southampton?
2 minutes
Oh,
56
tough.
seconds against Southampton in
Did you say
2000.
2 minutes?
And 50, yeah, 2 minutes and 56 seconds.
What do I get?
Chiller's
high five.
Chiller's punch.
Chiller's punch. Okay, you guys ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Oh, so now you know now, ne? I'm not saying that he's a Liverpool player. It just so happens.
I didn't say anything. Me.
He was. Okay. Who is the only goalkeeper to have won the Ballon d'Or?
Is it Bochum?
Who won the Ballon d'Or as a keeper?
Is that a trick question?
Buffon has won the Ballon d'Or?
Is that a trick question?
No.
Oh, it's not a trick question. Nope.
Oh.
It happened in 1963.
Ah.
My brother.
My dad wasn't born, bro. Like, I'm so
Dwana.
sorry.
We're old, but not that
I've
old.
got Lev Yashin here, so can you go check that out? And then
okay.
let's move on to legends and records. Which African legend was nicknamed the Emperor?
The Emperor.
African legend. You say African legend
Yeah.
specifically.
George, what?
Onana.
Think Barcelona.
Oh,
Samuel Eto'o, correct. So I was thinking to last Malem.
Yeah.
No. Cristiano Ronaldo has the most international goals. Who's second right now?
Oh, it's easy. Lukaku.
Yeah, it's late.
The most
What
international.
record?
goals.
International.
We are recording. We are recording.
I want to say Messi.
It's
Yeah,
Messi,
like,
correct.
okay. It
Correct.
sounded like a trick question.
Guys, go check Lukaku's stats. It's crazy, guys.
I can imagine.
I think
please stop.
I think where the question
stop.
tricked me,
Please stop.
it's European. I
No.
think if you go check European,
It's,
No,
it's
my,
most
no, my
international
brother,
goals.
no.
it's Lukaku. I'm telling you.
No.
Most international goals.
It's
Okay,
Lukaku.
next one. Who was the first African player to win the Premier League Golden Boot?
Premier League Golden Boot.
Yes. First African player.
Didier Drogba.
And it's not N'Golo Kante.
Didier
It has
Drogba.
to be
Didier
Drogba.
Didier Drogba is correct in
N'Golo
2006, 2007. You should have known this.
I was 5. I don't know what you. I was 5 years old.
Small baby.
2000.
It's 5.
Let me see. I can make you one. Let's see. Which player holds the record for the most Premier League PSL goals in history?
PSL
Yeah,
goals.
PSL.
Shalulile.
Yeah?
Shalulile.
Who comes second?
Nomvet.
Nomvet.
Who comes third?
Grobler.
Who comes fourth?
Yeah, Mbesuma.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Mabuti Kanyes.
Thank you.
Damn.
Close.
Kanye says above Mbesuma.
Let me double check.
Besuma had a great run. But
No,
then
no,
not in the
Let me
league.
double check. It's fine. I could be wrong.
But where did you get the quiz?
Yeah, on cool.
He had a longer time in the PSL, remember? Ajax, Golden Arrows, Chiefs.
Can you do one more?
I remember he scored against Pirates within 23 seconds. Hey, I'll never forget that guy. Kanye.
Kaizer Chiefs last won the PSL League title in which year?
George was 5. I mean, Des was
No,
5.
2016, right? 2016. Now do Pirates.
2014.
Wait. Now do Pirates. 2015-16 was Chiefs. When was Pirates?
That's not the question.
When was Pirates? When
question.
last did Pirates win the league?
2004.
That's not the question.
There we go.
The right
question.
age
Now
of
tell me,
2004.
Who was Orlando Pirates coach when they won the CAF Champions League in '95?
Oh, the Mike McCubb.
Mike MacG,
Yeah,
correct.
the agent.
It was
Hey,
fast.
I'm clapping this game. I mean, what am I getting?
What are we getting? Achilles punch.
You can win 20 spins on Betway.
And this is for Des. This question is for Des and people at home.
Did it happen 2 years ago?
Maybe it's recent enough. Hopefully, he was Begaseman's label. Des, who scored the iconic opening goal for South Africa in the 2010 FIFA World Cup?
I was 10. Guys, you guys forget how young I was. I was 10 years old.
That's football history, Des.
I was 10.
should know this,
At 10,
Des.
you should have been watching.
Guys, I was 10. With what DSTV in Zimbabwe?
Okay, Des, you know why this is so
Ah,
iconic? Let me give you
I was
clues.
in the
Okay,
country.
I'm sorry to throw you under the bus, but let me give you clues. You should have known this though, but let me give you the clue.
I don't know.
It's got the most famous celebration of the World Cup.
I swear I don't know.
He played for Chiefs.
I'm telling you I don't know.
Mfio Chabalala, after 2 days.
I'm telling you I don't know. I was 10.
Shabalala, Peter Drury, 15 years.
Guys, I was 10 years old.
Africa rejoice.
I wasn't even in the country. I don't know what to tell you guys.
How unfair to Besila
there's
2010.
Europeans that
Mfio
know this.
I
Chabalala.
was not in the country.
The Turkish know that goal.
My brother, where was I? Where was I?
You know, closer than Turkey.
Think about it.
Man, all you needed to do was just cross the river.
Last but not least, for everyone, just to
TV.
move away from TSM, who has the record of scoring 5 goals in one Champions League match?
5 goals in one Champions League match.
If you say Mohamed Salah,
I know Messi at 4.
It's Ronaldo. It's between Ronaldo and Mohamed Salah.
It's Lionel Messi versus Bayer Leverkusen. He had 5 goals.
I said Messi, but I
Wrong
said
match.
the wrong match.
Yeah. It goes to show that Lionel Messi is the GOAT. Only in Camp No. It's been your boy PD Jokes.
Didn't you say that guy's the GOAT?
Only in Camp No.
Oh, Days League.
When I could study Shabalala, because that was diabolical.
Yeah,
That was
10 years
diabolical.
old.
The most famous goal in football.
That is a gentleman. Thank
Mara
you so
Jets,
much
I was
for
10,
chilling with
Jets.
us here. Des was 10 when I was doing grade 10.
See?
I was doing standard 10. He was 10. It's crazy business.
I can't help it.
In any case, it's been your boy, Pity Jokes. I'm here with Des and George. This has been Onside, the Banter League. Danko means thank you, Siru means curfew, Rupe means money. Siyabonga emakhaya bafethu. Don't forget to subscribe. Simphiwe Chabalala, dog.
I was 10.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside, the Banter League. It's the Banter League.
Emhlabeni kaJehova, subscribe nina. Futhi nibabi. If ubheke le channel for 10 minutes longer and aka subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment. Unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho. Ngeke sizwe